A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Minor League Baseball is live and standing in Kevin Cardona, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Roll, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Ronald Garcia, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. That misses 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he popped him up in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The 2nd and 3rd guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Roll, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. Sweat on second. Garcia at first. 1 gone. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Valdez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Valdez.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Keith Hall. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball 1.
1-1.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Bolton backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
High in the air out to center field. Sherry is there. 2 down. Stepping in, Kevin Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Stepping into the box, Kana Ono, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kana Ono becomes the first out of the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anderson has a play. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Josh Sweat. He reached on a single in his first try. Lifted in the air to center. Sherry moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Striding in, Ronald Garcia. He singled his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ronald Garcia is retired to kick off the inning. John Galarraga comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. In the air out to right. Cannon is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. So coming to the plate, Keith Hall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Sherry is there, and he has it for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 25.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Sherry is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Kevin Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. So striding forward now, Kana Ono. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Cannon is there, and he has it for the out. Ready once again, Kevin Cardona.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cannon shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Sweat.
Shortstop, Josh.
Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Number 9.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Garcia.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah,
hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Jimmy McIntosh.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common.
A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach-up.
Minor league.
Play ball. He's out.
Stepping into the box, Keith Ashby. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tulsa,
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Ronald Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Gomez is there, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, John Galarraga comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. No balls and 1 strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. This one's down to third. Sanchez is up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next will be the designated hitter, Fernando Valdez. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. No balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. Knight comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Settling in now, Geraldo Gutierrez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cannon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So stepping in, Enrique Ayala. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0.
Ayala.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Sweat. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Sweat becomes out number 2 this inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Matt Crowder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Sandoval over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. So digging in now, Ronald Garcia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Hit out towards second. Knight gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Galarraga. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Galarraga.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And he lays off there. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Cannon, 2 gone. Digging in, Geraldo Gutierrez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been at...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now to the plate, Enrique Ayala. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Josh Sweat.
Shortstop.
That's popped up. Sandoval in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cannon waits on it, 2 gone. In now, Kana Ono.
The center fielder, number 33.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Oh,
Ono is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Leading off the inning, Keith Ashby, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Now at the plate, Matt Crowder. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First baseman.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Sherry is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, John Galarraga, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Anderson. 1 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Fernando Valdez. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
1 ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 15.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Geraldo.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto. Now in the box, Enrique Ayala. He got called out on strikes his last time through. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Into the box now, Josh Sweat.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that's in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Digging in to try it again, Ono. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome to MLB Now batting, Perry Kraft. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Frisco, the shortstop.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Skied into very shallow right. Cannon has it in his tracks. And that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Graham Bailey. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Bailey.
The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Hannon. 1 down. Now at the plate, Ryan Beam looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The center fielder.
A high fastball is in there.
Tochi.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Tochi, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Johan Ortillo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding in, Ray Fortenberry. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Sandoval has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Harry Kraft. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Graham Bailey. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. The first pitch of the at-bat.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Tocci. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball swung on and missed.
1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
The left fielder, number 29.
Digging in, Dwayne O'Neal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Into the box now, Johan Portillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in, Ray Fortenberry. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throwing to second. And he had 2 on his mind. And that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harry Craft. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cannon is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Mitre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Robert Charles. And they'll need him to get something going here. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Hey, eat it, eat it. Cut it right there.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much at the plate.
Ryan Beam is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cannon is there, 1 away. So stepping in, Carlos Tocci, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Digging in once again, Dwayne O'Neal. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Charles, the runner at third. Bailey at second. Tocci is over at first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
Now batting.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1.
Portillo.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits. Digging in and looking for more, Ray Fortenberry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Harry Kraft. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Arkansas Travelers used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. game's future star, Alec Baum, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sherry is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Stepping up now, Manny Alfaro. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 0-1 the count. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, no runner. Eat it. Eat it.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Alfaro is off at first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sherry is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Joe Zinn. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits.
Zinn.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
John Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in, Ronaldo Young. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Rich Finney, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Rich Finney is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. Sandoval is under it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that ends the inning. Ready now, Boris Devine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. Strike two. Lifted in the air to center. Sherry patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The first baseman.
0-1 the count. On the season, Cruz is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Joe Zinn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's in there for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
First offering on its way.
The shortstop.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. For the current campaign, Dominique is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Robert Dominique goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Line drive to center field. Sherry will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ronaldo Young, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. First offering on its way.
Catcher.
Fouled away.
Finney.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Johnny Wiley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Boris Devine. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
No balls and 1 strike. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the 1st out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charles Cruz. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Balls up, balls up.
Straight up. Baum is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Joe Zinn. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Devine leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to
swing. High drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Robert Dominique. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, John Turner. No balls and a strike to count. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ronaldo Young. Sherry is right there, 1 down. Standing in, Rich Finney.
Now batting. Catcher.
First delivery to him on the way.
Finney.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here comes the first pitch. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Dominique over at second. Turner on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lofted in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Boris Devine. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Stepping into the box, Manny Alfaro.
The third baseman, number 7.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Your attention, please.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Your attention,
Alec
please.
Baum enters from the
Now
pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding into the box, Joe McMahon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. John Galarraga goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Josh Sweat is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to over.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half. 12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Tulsa Drillers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mario Castro wins his 3rd of the season. Alec Baum takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Coming to the plate now, John Galarraga. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Striding in, Fernando Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, catcher Enrique.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Fouled off. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Your
Alec
attention, please.
Baum comes out of the
Now
bullpen to
pitching for
shut
Arkansas,
things down here in the ninth.
Number 15.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
Leading
Mohammed
up for
Getz.
Springfield,
He singled his
the
last time up.
shortstop.
Hey, it's never easy
Mohammed
scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. At the plate, Christopher Trainer.
Number 28.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball one.
1-0.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now batting.
Got him
First
swinging
baseman.
on the fastball there. Christopher Trainer goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
One strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys.
Sanchez scoops it up. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. 7-4 the final finish today. The Arkansas Travelers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win.
Ladies and
Alec
gentlemen,
Baum
your
enters
attention,
from the pen
please.
now as they've saved
Now
their
pitching for
closer until
Arkansas,
this deep into
number
extra
15.
innings. Leading off the inning, Geraldo Gutierrez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 0-1 the count.
Gutierrez.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So coming to the plate, Fernando Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So striding forward now, Keith Hall. He singled his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Arkansas earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Nick Rumbelow claims the win out of the pen, his first.
They left 2 men on base.
Alec Baum takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
15.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Crowder. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
He brings it in, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Travelers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ken Cherry.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the Double-A. Alec Baum, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Darius Varner comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Francisco Pena. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ethan Perkins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Park moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Cristobal Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike taken up in the zone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8, the designated.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Sherry going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Elliott, a native Texan, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today playing shortstop. You have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, a reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is